Hey, what's up everyone, the Eradicadex here, bringing to you my thoughts and opinions on Dark Deception Monsters and Mortals. Now this game has been out for quite a while on the console, and I've kind of noticed that no one has actually made a console review on this game. So I took the liberty of throwing my hat in the game to basically give you my thoughts and opinions on this game. I just want to clarify that I give a review 1 to 2 weeks to get my full-pitched opinion on things, and I'll be going through the good shits and the bad shits that Monsters and Mortals has to offer. Without further ado, let us begin. Now, Monsters and Mortals is its own unique game. Basically, in it there are 3 monsters and 3 mortals, and the monster's job is to basically stop the mortals from collecting soul shards in order to stop them escaping. And it's up to the mortal's job to, well, collect the soul shards and open a portal and get the fuck out of there before the monsters kill them. Where you can basically play up to your favorite monsters and mortals from Dark Deception, as well as some crossovers too. There are 3 game modes in the game, as well as 5 maps too. And surprisingly, that is it on what the game really has to offer. So, let's move on to the good shits and the bad shits that this game has to offer. Starting off with the good shits, I will give them their hands down on how every map has its own unique trap time and boss time, and doesn't make it feel like an old bland version when that thing is activated. And believe it or not, that is everything to go over regarding the good shits. So now, buckle the fuck in, because here comes the bad shits, and lo and behold, there's almost a lot to cover on that. Starting off with the bad shits, there was one main problem I had with this game. And that is, I couldn't even get any fucking footage, because most of the time I was just looking at this loading screen here, and I was more or less waiting 20 to about 30 minutes to almost an hour. Because, barely enough, you can literally not be able to find anyone. You can only find potentially almost, I'd say, 1 or 2 people, but barely ever a chance for a full fucking lobby. Which brings me to my another big problem here, is that it doesn't even have an offline mode where you can try out the maps or anything with just a handful of bots too. The only way that you can be able to play this game is to pray to God that someone else is also playing this game. And if you want to get a full lobby, well, good luck with that, because I think you would need a bunch of mates together to pull that shit off. Another bad thing I found about this game is the ranking system. To where you believe that the only way to level up in this game is to, well, just play the game and you get XP, right? Wrong. The only way to level up in this game is to, FYI, win. Doesn't matter if you come in 2nd or 3rd place, you will not level up. The only way for you to level up is to win. And again, good luck trying to find basically a full fucking game, because, again, you can't really find anyone. And you better hope to God that that player is shit in order for you to win as well. And there are some minor details that I had found out too, like for instance in some of the matches you can't pick up soul shards in any of the matches. The maps in the game are just cut and paste from Dark Deception. You will barely have a hard time hitting a monster or mortal, regardless who you're playing as. And even some of the characters that you do play as, you can't even tell if you're hitting them or not. Just ask fucking Dread Ducky on that one. Not to mention, the game has an occurrency to crash at times. And if the game crashes, and if you come back, the game will believe that you rage quit and will penalize you for it. Basically saying that this was all your fault. When, no it wasn't. The game crashed, and I'm getting blamed for something that the game did, not what I did. And that is probably everything to go over regarding the bad shits. I probably bet you there's probably a lot more that I missed, but it ain't gonna basically walk away from the verdict that I have for it. And so the verdict. And that is this game good? Fuck no. Would I recommend you play it? Absolutely not. Even though the game is worth £1, it is worth one stinking pound in order for you to play this, I would not recommend it. You will have a hard time trying to hit any of the characters. You'll be waiting hours to find a fucking game. The only way for you to rank up in the game or get XP is to win the fucking game. Their customizations are terrible in that. And honestly, it's just bad. I mean, I wouldn't even go as far as to even purchase their DLC because you won't probably be able to use the DLC characters, let alone go to the maps. Most of the time, you'll be probably stuck in Stranger Sewers because that's where all of my footage was, in Stranger Sewers. And Glowstick, if you are watching this, brah, stick to Dark Deception because that's the only thing I would say you're good at. Well, anyway, what do you think? Do you agree with my decisions? Do you disagree with my decisions? Or how else do you basically review this game? I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below. But with that being said though, if you did enjoy this review, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, then I don't. And regards us. However, if you are interested to join the Red Kingdom in any way, shape, or form, a link to our Discord server is in the description below. But with that being said though, I hope you enjoyed. And as always, peace. DX is out.